These are absolutely beautiful pizzas, and they were born as cheese pizzas. The Food Lion, which is a grocery store nearby, actually has a deal where every Friday you get this essentially a large cheese pizza for $5. Check it out. We have to add the toppings, but still, I mean, it's essentially $5. We already had this stuff here for these giant pizzas, and the pizzas are really good. We also are a fan of Walmart's pizzas. Actually, I don't know if I filmed it, but when Emil was here, we had some Walmart pizza, and he was a little skeptical because it's Walmart, but it was good, and he liked it. He was like, I'm really impressed with how good this is for being a Walmart pizza. And I said, yeah, I know. So grocery store pizza and Walmart pizza, good stuff. We should try Target sometime. Does Target sell pizza?
Maybe Super Target.
Super Target, yeah. We give that a shot. Also, hello everyone and welcome to Friday. In addition to the magnificent pizza, Mal wanted to try something a little different. She wanted to put vanilla in Coke and cola. We actually had Jones Cola here to try and make vanilla Coke. Did it work? Well, yeah, it did. It's just she added a bit much to mine. I would use a little less. But it's still pretty good. You guys can try it if you want. It's just small amounts, and then build up to something bigger. The other thing is, you guys know that both Mal and my parents are growing the little cherry tomatoes. Well, they've been getting a lot of tomatoes. My parents have been getting a ton of tomatoes and decided to use those tomatoes to make salsa! And I haven't tried it, but I'm going to give it a shot. And this is about as fresh as you're ever going to get. So I'm pretty excited. It's really good. It tastes fresh. Like it has like a crisp feel or something to it.
Cilantro in it.
Yeah.
And that makes it really good.
It's very, very good. Anyway, if you want the recipe, I've put it down below so you can make your own. There's a jalapeno in the recipe, but my parents didn't put that in there because they didn't want it hot, so leave that out if you want it just like this. It's very good. Very good. I partially want to gush a little bit about how cool I think it is that we can grow vegetables. Like we can put little seeds in the ground and they sprout up and vegetables are there and we can eat them. I know I might seem kind of weird, but it's really cool. The concept is really cool. Not to mention, we have 4 different plants. I think I've talked about this once before. And those plants were $1 each. There's some kind of agricultural club at Mal's school, and she was able to get those tomato plants for $1 a piece, which is insane because we've managed to get hundreds of these little cherry tomatoes. And when you get so many, you can use them in things like salsa. You can use them to make, I was telling Mal, we should try to make homemade pizza sauce. It's just really cool. Nature's really cool. It's really cool. I've also talked a little bit about the fact that I'm not a big flower guy. I'm not. I can't say I've never given Mal flowers. Well, actually, I don't think I have. Have I given you flowers before? No. But I tried. I've never told that story before. I actually tried to give Mal flowers one time, and I was going to do it all out, man, all out. It was going to be awesome, and it didn't work out. I've never told this story. Oh, okay, it's story time. Okay, it was actually on the vlog. It was on the I never talked about it on the vlog, I don't think, but back in the day when you were doing your senior show, that was on the vlog. That was when the vlog existed. Okay, Mallory was getting ready to graduate, and she was doing a senior show where she had to show off some of her work, and it was her and 3 other students that had like this art gallery thing, and they had to hang up their art and do all of this work. Anyway, I took the initiative and found out through the grapevine that one of Mallory's friends was a florist, or she worked at a florist shop, and I actually took the initiative to contact her friend secretly and get everything set up because I wanted, whenever Mal to walk into her show at the night of the opening, for there to be like a huge, gigantic bouquet of flowers from me, even though we were in a long-distance relationship, so I was really far away. So I was being all sneaky about this, and I was really, really excited. And I had talked to the girl, had set it all up, given her like the information so we could pay, the credit card info, told her what I wanted, had everything set up. And then Mal went to the show, and then I talked to her after the show, and I was like, so how was it? And she was like, oh, it was good, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, waiting for her to talk about the flowers, and she never talked about the flowers. And then, like, later the girl contacted me and was like, yeah, we weren't able to do it that day, but it's okay, we're going to do, like, tomorrow. We'll just, like, drop them by. And I'm like, what? Anyway, I don't want to get into the huge long story. Long story short, the girl did not apparently understand it was important to get them that day, and she was incredibly unprofessional. But that was the time that I tried. And I haven't ever given her flowers since. But my reasoning for that, look at her face. She's very sad and depressed. My reasoning for that is I have a really hard time with flowers, and I think it's because in my mind they die. It's like you give something to someone, and yeah, it means a lot, but then it dies. It's not something that they can use long term. And I don't think this is a sex thing. I don't think it's like males think like that and females don't. I'm sure that there's other females that think like me, and there's other males that would, appreciate flowers. But I have a really hard time with it. But when there's vegetables in the mix, when it's like, oh, well, we're investing money to eat something, then I'm cool with it. Then I'm like, oh yeah, let's do that. So it's not that I'm denying Mallory flowers, although she might argue that. I tried really hard, and it was going to be so awesome, but she knows. And you know what? The next time that I do flowers, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be flowers everywhere. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I'll find a time. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, so thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? Anyway, here's the picture. If you are confused as to why I am in a baseball cap and a bandana, don't worry about it. I think you did it. I think you can drop down. Or not.
Chest.
What? You just blew my mind.